Alright folks, welcome back. This is Drone 2 Robotics. So today, we're going to be reviewing the Holy Stone hs240 drone. So stay tuned. We're going to go into previews, and I shall be welcome back. So, let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box. Get a little knife or something in here. Get this thing cut out. There we go. It's back in my drawer. Here we are. Okay. This flaps out like this. So, alright. Oh my goodness, this is interesting. Never seen this drone before. This is completely new to me. So here's, I guess we have the instructions I just said on top here for it. And then it looks like they have a little packet of 4 spare blades, a charger, screwdriver, and some extra screws here you get in this packet. So I'm going to set that right there. Okay, and here's what it looks like in the package right here. And gonna go ahead and lift this thing out. Go. Alright, here's the drone, all folded up as you can see. Very nice. It looks like we got some blade guards in here also. I bet that's what those screws are for in that little packet, to screw those down, because there's a little screw hole here. It'll clamp onto these right here that'll screw into those. So I'm just going to set them blade guards right here. Ooh. And here's the controller. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. See? Here it is. Looks like it takes 3 AA batteries. I'll have to go get those. So, oh! And here's its battery. Right here. It looks like a phone charger could almost fit in this. I'll have to do a little bit of research, but I doubt we could use a real phone charger to charge this. Gonna set that there. And that's it. So, oh, and before I go, I got another battery, folks. So now I have 2 batteries to fly it with. I do believe each, or the spare battery, I mean, costs, I think it was like, I don't know, like $12, $12, $15. So, and here's the entire drone and everything. I got it with 2 batteries, and it costed about $60. So, all right, let's gonna get a little look at this drone here. So, all right, we're gonna go into the full detail subscription. So, I guess I will talk to you in a minute. Alright folks, so here we have all the drone context except for the box and the plastic wrapping and all that came inside, you know, like that. But okay, so we got 1 drone, 1 controller, 2 batteries, 4 blade guards, 1 battery charger, 1 instruction, 4 extra props in case they're broken, which this thing doesn't have enough power, I don't think, to really break props, but I might be wrong. And it comes with 4 screws extra, I think, or no, it comes with 5 extra screws, 1 screwdriver, and no, those aren't extra screws. Hang on, my bad. These are to attach the blade cards to the drone. So we're going to set that there. So let's go ahead and move on to the drone. And here it is, all nice and folded up. Reminds me of one of the Mavics, actually. I think this is what this is a base off of, and there's where the battery pack goes. Your power button on top. Let me fold this out. It's a little bit difficult to do with one hand. There's no positive click. These things just fold out. They do have a little groove that they kind of go in, but I mean, there's no positive click. Like, listen. Yeah, see, that's all they do. But it holds them there nicely. See, they're pretty sturdy. So that is good. And what else? Oh yes, the camera. Look at that camera. That is one tiny camera. Look at my thumb. And I don't have a very big thumb that I know of. Anyway, I don't think I have a very big thumb. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about here. Here's, like I said, your power on button, your Holy Stone symbol on the front. Well, like LED lights as eyes, I guess insect eyes or something. This looks like an insect. It could be an insect of some sort. We'll figure out the name later. So there is the drone. That is pretty much all I have for it, I guess. So let's go ahead and go onto the controller. And you have your antennas. We're going to start off with the antennas. Why do I always start off with antennas? But anyway, we're going to start off with the antennas. And these antennas are completely dummy, fake antennas. They're like nothing. See, look. There's no wires or anything. You guys can't see very well. There's no wires or anything going into these antennas. I think the antennas are, and I think there's just one because I don't really think they're, well, they might both work, but I have the feeling the antennas are more like inside here. These are not really extensions. I don't really think they're real. But right here on the side button right here, right when you rest like this, you have your flip. Your speed on this one. Your flip, your camera, your video, emergency stop, your 1 key takeoff, 1 key land, your no button, your headless mode, and your power. Let's go ahead and power it on and see what that sounds like. Okay, that sounds nice. I like that. There's a little flashing light there for some reason. Oh, that's because we haven't been connected to the drone. Here, let me test this. Now it stopped flashing. It's not really connected because I don't really have the battery into it. But, so there that is. And you just click it once to turn it off. And this is your throttle, your up and down, your rotate, and then your forwards, backwards, left and right there. So that is pretty much all I have for the details of this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and take this thing outside and I will be right back. Alright folks, welcome back. You saw my inside scene, now we're on the outdoor scene. And well, it's a very beautiful 95-degree day out here. Feels like we're in the middle of the tropics. So here's my drone, the Holy Stone 240. So here it is. Gonna go ahead and fold this thing out. We're just out in the middle of a field, so we're just gonna fly it. I probably will not have any screen of on the screen of what the drone's seeing because I haven't got that all worked out yet. So I'll probably just kind of show you what it does flying around. So also, whenever you're out in a field, this thing does not have very good landing gear. So you're going to want to buy a landing pad from Amazon or eBay, and something like, let me set that there. Something like this costs anywhere from $8 to $12. So it's a foldable landing pad. You just put it in a case. It all folds up. Just put it in a case. So you'll definitely want to buy one of those. So here's the drone, the controller. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how this thing works, get this thing paired and all. Probably have the drone facing away because I'm going to be flying the drone behind the camera. So I'm going to have the drone probably facing this way. But alright, let me get the battery out. This is the battery? Yeah. Here's a little battery for it. Just going to slide this in here. There we go. And have it facing this way. Going to power it on. There we go. Okay. We'll walk back here now. And, alright, so here's the power on button. This is the button you hit first. Okay, the controller's on. Flip the antennas out. The antennas are just not real antennas, they're just dummy antennas. So, we got your picture, your video, your speed, your flip, and, well, your 1 key takeoff, 1 key stop, your no button, and your headless mode. So let's go ahead and pair this. You're gonna lift up. Then you're gonna go down, and then to get the gyro activated, you go, yep, and that's what it is. So now we're ready for takeoff. So here we go. All right, took off nicely. So here, I'm gonna put it on. Well, there is a slight, probably 5-mile-an-hour breeze out here, so I'm gonna put it on mode 2. This button right here. See her 2 clicks. And then there's like mode 3 for more advanced pilots. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it on mode 2 though. So it can fight against the wind a lot better. Gonna bring it back here. There it is. Alright, gonna fly this out here now a little ways. Alright, doing good, doing good. Gonna bring it back now. I have it on full throttle on back, and I'm flying backwards right now. Also, I want to show you a new function. I'm going to look it up in the air for a minute, and I'm going to go... Okay, where can you see me? Let me get to a way better, closer range. Okay, so here we go. Let me get a little bit lower. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try out the flip. Yeah, it works nice. Very nice. Kind of got out of the screen there, though. But here, let me try that again. Ah, you guys probably didn't see that. Let me get it a little bit lower. Okay, hang on. A little bit lower, okay. Alright, you guys saw that, so that's how that flip button works. So, now this thing's rather easy to control, actually. Rather easy. So, I don't know what height I'll set it at, but up high, I don't think it'll go very well up high because of the wind currents up there, but as soon as I get the camera figured out, I'll let you guys know. So, doing a spin, works nice. So, okay, gonna look up and see, okay, there we go. I'm gonna try that flip mode again. Man, that flip really, really works nicely. Yeah. We got purple martins out here, they don't like my drone. Or any drone. That is cool. And I can flip. You can flip in any direction. So, that is cool. Okay, I'm going to look back down. Okay, bringing my drone down. Try not to crash it. Alright, I'm going to see if I can land it on the pad, see how close I can get it. Alright. Oof. This thing's rather difficult to land, actually. Okay, stop. There we go. There we go. So that's, I guess, how you land it, folks. So, alright. I'm going to skip the middle of this video because this thing has like a 12-minute battery life, so you guys do not want to watch the whole flight. So, I'll be right back. Alright, folks. You're at the end of my video. I used up the battery. I had a stopwatch going, and I found out the battery lasts 11 minutes and 22 seconds. So it's really close to what they advertised, the 12 minutes. So when you buy this drone, you're going to want to have 2 batteries for it for a longer flight. Because after you get 1 battery, it's fly out there 1 time, fly back, and you're done. I'd recommend at least 2. You can get them on holystone.com or eBay or Amazon for... How much should I get mine? So probably around 15 bucks. You can get another one of these little batteries in the back, and they're just plug or charged by a little like phone charger, but you don't want to use a phone charger. I'll explain why in my inside video. So overcharge and such things like that. But I really like this drone. It comes with blade guards, as you know, but I was not flying with blade guards today because I don't think I need them. There's an interesting function about this thing, though, that I don't know if you guys knew, is that the props, if you hit something with a prop, you just touch it, or whatever, or if it like runs into something, the whole drone will automatically power down to avoid injury and harm of the drone. So, alright, I'm going to probably go back into inside scene, so I'll be right back. Alright folks, you guys saw my outside part, so I'm going to give you the finishing up details here. Some things I didn't mention in the video that I probably should have mentioned, but I forgot. So this thing is, I forgot to mention, is altitude hold. I forgot to mention that, so I apologize. This is an altitude hold. This is not a, whatever you call it, where it's just automatically, you let off the stick and it'll hold that height. So it's altitude hold. And let me think, is there anything else that I need to tell you about? Oh! so far I've been having extreme difficulties getting my phone hooked up to this drone. All it goes is to the blank screen. I've had it connect, I think, twice since I've had this thing. So, I don't know what is wrong with it, if it's something manufactured wrong, or what the problem is. So, it just goes to the screen, the first screen on your phone whenever you're trying to go there. Whenever you're trying to connect, it just stays at that screen, doesn't want to connect to the drone for some reason. I don't know what the problem is. My Wi-Fi's on, everything, and I've had no luck, and I've been trying for about 2 hours. So, well, actually, yes, I did have a little bit of luck. I had it on, it stayed on, but then it backed out somehow. It just left that entire page, and I've been unable to get it back since. So I'm not impressed with the camera. Even when it was connected, you're going to want to get the 4K optical flow if it was working, because the 7 or the 720p or whatever it is not a very good quality camera. It's kind of not exactly blurry, but I mean, it misshapes. I'll have to show you a picture of it sometime. But not very impressed with the camera, so I don't know. If you want, you might want to get just a different drone. If you really want a cheap one with a camera, another Holystone drone for around 50 bucks. I don't know what's wrong with this one. But if you want a folding one for 50 bucks or 60, I got it for 60. So if you want a folding one, this is the one to get, I found, for the cheapest amount of money. So, or the hs240, but it's just a little mini drone. So this one looks like the Mavic Air 1 or the Mavic 1. So that's what this thing looks like. So, alright, so, well, I had a lot of time flying, a really fun time flying it. And, oh, there is a scene that I forgot to show you in there. This is what my drone looks like with blade guards, so
alright folks, so here's what it looks like with blade guards. Oh, there went a bird attacking my drone, so, alright, that's what it looks like with blade guards. So.
Alright, so, welcome back. And that was a very interesting video, the birds attacking my drone. Sadly, I did not get in the video them actually hitting the drone, knocking one of the blade guards off, and causing my drone to crash. But I didn't get that in the video, so I wasn't recording that. I had turned the camera off by then. Kind of disappointing, but, you know, it was kind of interesting. Just very, very interesting. So, alright, so we're just going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. I've already went over my time, as you can tell. And so, here's let me think of any finishing up details. Oh yeah. I wouldn't highly recommend this drone if you're wanting to take pictures, unless you get the 4K optical flow, and somehow you get the camera to working, because I'm using the Android, so I think it might. I've heard of guys, because I was researching this afterwards, I've heard of guys using the iPhone, and they said it connects in fine, but it will not connect with the Android, so I probably better get an iPhone to test it out with and see if it'll then connect. I don't know, it says it's made for Android, so I don't know what its problem is, but it's the Holystone hs240, so take a look, keep a lookout for some more of my videos. Do please like and subscribe. Talk to you later. Alright folks, so here's a little bit of trick flying. Trying to make it through these trees up here. Making it. Whoa, I grazed a leaf. Good so far though. That's probably far enough. I'm gonna bring it back now. Oh shoot!